Okay guys, yeah, I've got my copy of Ubuntu, and we're going to try and install the JDK, Java JDK, so that we can use Ubuntu and Java to write our programs in. So first thing that you do, I'm going to open up the terminal, and then in the terminal I'm going to just test check if Java is already there. Java minus version is the easy way to do it, and it says you can't find it. As you can see, Java not found with, but you can use then he has a Java 11 option. So let's try that one. So I'm just going to copy this, Control C, paste it. Oh, that's wrong, I didn't copy. We just do like this. So you could actually also type it in. I think copying, if I get it right, will be quicker. Paste. That looks right. Okay, do you want to continue auto expression 172 mix of this space? Okay, yes. And it's running. So I'm just going to, we're going to have to wait a bit. It's going to take a while. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause my recorder, and I'll come back to you guys when it's finished. It said done. It was actually quicker than what I thought. So yeah, so let's see now what happens if I say Java minus version here, and it's telling me Java is installed. Okay, so if I say javac, which is the compiler, minus version, hopefully it's there. We have to install it separately, you see that. So here's that one. So let's try it. Sudo app, that one. I'm going to try that. I thought it looks the same as the other one. And busy doing that. So hopefully it will install it. Okay, I'm going to pause while it's installing. I think the first one, what I did actually there, I must probably install the JRE instead of the JDK. I'm going to pause it. I'll come back to you now. Yeah, I just want to look, and that is exactly what I did. I didn't have to, but if you go and look there, they are copied. I actually copied the one that says JRE. Yeah, so I installed the JRE. Remember, the JRE is not your what you call it, your toolkit. It's just your runtime environment, your virtual machine. So I installed the virtual machine there, but yeah, I'm actually now installing the Java itself, the JDK. You see, JDK. Okay, I think let's just check again. I'm going to say Java just to make sure that that one is working. Version, and it says yes, it's there, and I'm going to say javac minus version, and there's it. Okay, so that's working fine. So now let's do the next part. I'm going to open a text editor. It's the same as Notepad in Windows, just done as a text editor. And I'm going to type in our first program. Okay, yeah, I've got our first program, the same as what we did the other one. And now I'm just going to save it. And I'm just going to create a... it can be somewhere on the default, yeah. yeah, just going to create a folder. I'm going to say Java. You can call it anything. I'm just going to say Java projects on Ubuntu. Okay, and I'm going to save it here. And remember, you have to save it the same name as your file. Your file name has to be the same name as the class name. My first program, I believe it's called. My first program .java, and I'm going to save it. Okay, so my first program .java is saved there. So the next thing we have to do is we have to compile it and then try and run it. Okay, what's nice about this one, I'm just going to go here to my files where I saved it, and just to show you, Java projects is here. You see there's my first program.java there. What I can do is I can just go here and say open in terminal. Okay, now I'm there. So now I should be able to say javac my first program.java and enter it. And there, so it didn't give me any error, because if it was something wrong it should have given me. If I go down, you see there it's created it. So now to run it, I can just say Java my first program without the class file, and there, that worked 100%. Welcome to Java. Okay, so this was installing on Ubuntu or Linux based system. We installed the JDK, and we used the simple text editor that comes with Ubuntu, typed in our program, compiled it and run it, and yeah, so we can regard ourselves as a programmer. We just wrote our first program. Okay, so see you in the next videos and so on, and please guys don't forget to subscribe and all that. Okay, so see you guys soon.